sharing when to use an elevator pitch. In this video, I'll answer what the heck is an elevator pitch anyway. Then I'll reveal the mistake you are making with your elevator pitch that might be sabotaging your professional growth. And lastly, I'll share the 3 ways to use an elevator pitch to further your career. And on top of that, I have a killer strategy I want to share with you about never needing an elevator pitch ever again, but only if you stick around until the very end. Okay, so let's talk about what the heck is an elevator pitch anyway. An elevator pitch is a pitch you make about yourself in the time it takes to ride an elevator. Since an elevator ride averages 30 seconds, elevator pitches are also known as 30-second commercials. A good pitch has 3 parts. 1, your introduction of who you are. 2, the problem you solve or the solution you provide. And 3, your call to action or CTA. Something like, I'm Laura Morlando, the founder and CEO of Down and Dirty Networking, where we are cutting the fluff of traditional networking. If you or someone you know is tired of the mind-numbing torture of traditional networking, put #fluff in the comments to learn a better way. Or, if you're pitching a boss, you could say something like, hey boss lady, I'm Laura Morlando, the Stress Commando, and for the past 6 weeks, I've transformed your department's internal customer service by elevating their networking effectiveness within the company to streamline processes and efficiencies while boosting morale. I want to use your department as a case study for an example for other departments to follow to duplicate your results. What is the best way for me to get on your calendar so we can discuss this? Simple, right? Typically, the elevator pitches or 30-second commercials are used in traditional networking because they are transactional in nature. This is why traditional networking is also called transactional networking. There is an expectation of making a transaction, either a lead, a promotion, a sale, or any number of other transactions you might be asking for. The key to an effective elevator pitch is including all 3 steps I mentioned a bit ago and delivering the pitch with confidence. How you say your elevator pitch is as important, if not more important, than what you are actually saying. So make sure to practice your elevator pitch so you can say it confidently. So, do you believe a good elevator pitch can help you professionally? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to hear your answers, and I do read each and every one of them. All right, so now let's talk about the mistake you are making with your elevator pitch that is sabotaging your professional growth. Using an elevator pitch in the wrong setting. An elevator pitch doesn't have to be given in an elevator ride, but it does have to be done in the appropriate setting. If you use an elevator pitch in the wrong setting, it sabotages your professional growth because it reduces your reputational capital by repelling people. Think about how you feel when you get an unsolicited sales call. Most people want to hang up and end the call as quickly as possible. That is the same feeling you are giving people when you use an elevator pitch in the wrong setting. For example, at one of our Down and Dirty Networking virtual sneak peek events, we had just admitted everyone from the waiting room when a guest posted in chat his entire pitch and contact info as soon as he got into the event. He did this before I even said hello, welcomed everyone, and gave instructions for our event. We focus 100% on relational networking and do not allow elevator pitches, something our registration page clearly outlined. When I gave the housekeeping tips for the day and stated that 30-second commercials and sales pitches are not allowed, he left the event, which was no surprise. After the event, attendees shared with me how rude he was for doing that. They were repelled by his actions and really had no desire to connect with him. See, he instantly tanked his reputational capital with everyone in that event by simply blasting his pitch in chat before knowing it wasn't okay to do so. So how do you know it is the right setting? First, if you're attending an event or meeting, know the rules of the event or meeting. If you are pitching a coworker or boss, ask if now is a good time for you to run something by them. If they say no, ask what would be a better time. Your pitch is more likely to be received if they are open to hearing it. Now, before I reveal the 3 ways to use an elevator pitch to further your career, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out videos every week to help you network more efficiently and effectively like we do in our Down and Dirty Networking community. So click subscribe to this channel and make sure to drop me a thumbs up on this video if you're finding these tips helpful. Now let's talk about the 3 ways to use an elevator pitch to further your career. Number 1, use elevator pitches at traditional networking meetings and events. Typically, these events have a special segment in their agenda for you to introduce yourself and give your elevator pitch. It is also common to use your pitch as your introduction when you're mingling with everyone at the event. This is a great chance to ask for what you need or want. My bonus tip is to make sure you are listening to what other people want and try to help them. When you help others, you elevate your reputational capital, and they are more likely to reciprocate and help you get what you are asking for. Number 2, use elevator pitches with bosses. The key here is, as I mentioned before, to get permission to run something by them. You do not need to say what it is, just get time to do it. Once you have an appointment, show up confidently, follow their lead for small talk, and get right to the point. If they don't initiate small talk, simply say, I respect your time, so let me get right to the point. Then give your pitch. Number 3, practice elevator pitches with people in your network. Practicing serves 2 purposes. 1, the more you practice, the more confident you're delivering. Number 2, by practicing, your network is learning about what you are pitching. When I practice, I genuinely want to practice and have no intention of actually pitching anyone. But what I have found is that when I do practice, I get asked about what I'm pitching. Some of my best job offers, clients, and referrals have come from practicing my pitches. For example, when I was just starting Down and Dirty Networking, I reached out to a few colleagues to get their feedback on our messaging and pitch. I asked if I could practice with them. Not only did I get great feedback to improve my messaging, but many of them are now members of our community. I have used this practice strategy throughout my career, and no matter what job I was in, I've experienced similar results. I improved my messaging and pitch, and often also got some of my best promotions, projects, clients, and referrals from those I practiced with. Now, the best place to never need an elevator pitch again is right here in our Down and Dirty Networking community. Click the link in the description below, and I will send you a personal invitation to the next Down and Dirty Networking Sneak Peek event. Our community is focused 100% on relational networking. Our amazing members are from all professions and industries committed to co-elevate, collaborate, and connect to have meaningful conversations and build lasting relationships. The best part is elevator pitches are not allowed, so we have cut that fluff for you. So click the link in the description below to get your personal invitation to network with our extraordinarily supportive community in a safe, no-muss environment that is fun and innovative. I look forward to seeing you at the Sneak Peek event. Thanks for watching, and happy networking!